Hey guys, so today I did a look using mostly NYX products. I did take a lot of the products that I got in my haul. I'll leave the link up there for that video. It's a first impressions and to see how I liked them. Before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and then hit that little bell so that you're notified for all my future videos. So if you guys want to see how I get this look right here, then just keep watching. Alright, so as you can see, I already put the base of my makeup on just because I don't have any NYX foundations. So what I'm going to do is I have all these NYX shadows just in this little ColourPop thing that I just took the little separator thing out of it. This is not NYX, this is an Ipsy shadow. The rest of these are all NYX. I'm going to create a look with these as a transition shade. I'm going to use this color right here. None of them say a name on the back. They don't have a name. And then just to deepen it up a little bit, I'm going to put that into my crease. So I'm noticing I do have a little bit of a hard time blending this particular shade out. I got like a pretty harsh line right there that I feel like I've been going over forever. I'm just going to go back in with the same brush that I used the first time just to try to blend this out even more. Alright, now what I'm going to do just to deepen out the outer corners a bit is I'm going to take this shade right here. I'm just going to very lightly put this in the outer corner and slightly into the crease. Alright, and then I have these really pretty prismatic shadows right here. I think what I want to go for is this gold one right here. I'm just really drawn to it and feel like doing kind of a gold fun look today. So at first I'm just going to use my finger, and it does come off pretty pigmented, so that's always nice. And then I'm just going to put this onto my lid. So using my finger, it's not too bad. It's not coming off super pigmented, but I mean, obviously you can see it, but it isn't as like metallic that I thought it was gonna be. So then what I'm gonna do is just take a flat shader brush, dip it back into that same gold color, spray it with some setting spray, and then try going into it. Even that's not really picking up too much color. And just to warn you, there is a bit of fallout with this. So I'm going to go back in with this little shader brush right here. I'm going to pick up that first shade that we used, and then I'm just going to use that to blend out the edges. For the lower lash line, I'm basically just going to do the exact same thing that I did to my eyelids. So I'm going to take that shade right here. So then I'm going to take that second red shade, and I just dabbed it a teeny tiny little bit, and I'm going to run that underneath my little lash line. And then I'm going to take a flat shader brush, grab that darkest color that we used, dab it in there, and then just stamp it close to my lash line. And then I'm going to go back in with my shader with my Morphe E18, go back into that second color, that red color, and then I'm just going to blend this out. And then for underneath my eyebrows, I'm going to take this white color right here. It's kind of a sparkly, it's supposed to be like metallic-y, I don't know. And I'm just going to put that underneath my eyebrows. So I'm going to take the NYX Fox Whites in the shade Seashell, and I really like the Fox Blacks, so I'm assuming I'm going to like this one just as much. And I'm going to try putting this on my waterline. I have a really hard time getting things to stay on my waterline. My eyes are just really watery, so things tend not to stay. So it's just a pinky pastel color like this. Wow, that actually did a really good job. So I actually really like that. That went on fairly easy, I feel like, and I can actually see it. It's staying on my eyes, whereas a lot of other eyeliners, they don't stay on my waterline. So I also don't have a NYX plain black eyeliner, so I'm just gonna use my Physicians Formula eyeliner real quick. Alright, so I got my mascara on, so now what I'm going to do is I have these two liquid highlights, and I made sure not to set the top of my cheekbones just because I wanted to use them. And I'm going to take this white one in Moon Glow, and I'm going to pop it on just a teeny tiny bit in my inner corners, and then just kind of dab it away. And then I have this NYX blush palette. I'm going to open this one up, this color right here. And I'm just going to do a little dab because I was swatching these and they are pretty dang pigmented. I'd say be careful with this palette so you don't get like clown face. And then for my actual highlight, again, I am going to use this Away We Glow, and I'm just going to put a couple dabs right there, and then I'm just going to blend it out with my finger. And as you can kind of see it on there, it's not like the most super glowy liquid highlight that I've ever used. So what I think I'm going to do is take some of this shade right here. It does look like a highlight shade to me. It is pretty shimmery, so I'm just going to take a little bit of that and dust most of it off, and then I'm just going to go over that. I don't even know if this color is going to look good with this look, but we're just going to use it anyways. So this is the NYX Pin-Up Pout in the shade Boundless. I don't know if it's the shade or if it's the lipstick itself, but it's kind of being a little hard to work with. Alright, and here is the finished look. I don't know if this lipstick pairs very well with the eyeshadow, but it's the one that I got in my haul, so I just wanted to try it on. Overall, I like the color. It wasn't as creamy as I thought it was going to be, but I still like it, and it was just a little bit hard to work with, so not my favorite from their line of lipsticks. As for the eyeshadows, they were a little bit hard to blend, and the metallic ones didn't come off as metallic as I thought that they were going to. But overall, they are a decent eyeshadow, especially for the price of $4. The highlight wasn't as intense as I thought it was going to be, but if you are more into of a subtle highlight, then those would work great for you. And then the blush, I do like that blush palette a lot. It is very pigmented, so I do have to make sure I use a really light hand. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. If you like tutorials, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Before we get started, don't forget to